check out the clouds right here. We got like about a cirrus clouds and a cumulus cloud. You can see right over there. Also a plane that just went by, that's contrails, that's what it's called. See the line he made with the plane over there. They usually bring clear conditions, a narrow cloud that forms off the exhaust of jet aircraft at high altitude. You could see we're getting a storm. You could see those are some nimbostratus clouds with the cold front coming along with it. Oh, look at those right there. Wow, look at that sky. Holy cow, that's remarkable. What an insane evening. That's some modest clouds. Clouds are made of water vapor and ice crystals, and they weigh a ton of weight. They weigh 1,000,000 pounds. They're filled with water. They don't fall because of the gravitational force from the warm updraft. Okay, we're near the hot tub in the pool, and you can see the steam coming off the water. This is called steam fog right here, where the cold air comes over the hot, warm water. Check the steam fog now with the wind. Check it. It's spinning like a tornado. Here are the types of fog that we get in the United States of America. You could see in New Hampshire they get over 80 days of heavy fog, and they get advection fog in the Great Lakes near Minnesota and Michigan, and then also down here near Florida they get about between 10 to 80 days of fog, and they get advection and radiation fog. Over here near Denver I think they get upslope fog about 30 days, and California they get a lot of fog. They get advection fog and radiation fog. Right here, this is advection fog near the San Francisco Bridge in California, because moist air is cooled by cool water below, forming advection fog.
There's a fog warning.
Okay, it's a foggy day. Advection fog, we also get advection fog too, but that's only 40 to 59 days out of 365. You can see there's some radiation right here. We're in Hillsborough right here. Check this out. You get radiation heat from the sun. The cool raindrops off of the rain sun right there. Reduced visibility right here. We're here in Strand Mountain. It's a very foggy day. To be exact, we're getting upslope fog or advection fog. That forms when moist air is going up the slope of a mound, which condenses into fog and of adiabatic cooling in the elevation. It causes the condensation, because right now we're at condensation level, which is the lifting define the height of which relative humidity of an air parcel which will reach 100% when it is cooled by dry adiabatic lifting in elevation. It's also known as snow fog or precipitation fog. Okay, we're at the bottom of the mountain and there's no fog anymore, so it's an upslope fog. You can see right here we got rime ice. You can see the rain and snow battered this thing up here, and it froze on here as it made contact, and you can see the crystals right here. Usually they get this in Mount Washington, the rime ice and snow crystals. It makes a cool feature because the rain freezes instantly on contact, and that's rime ice. You can see we're going to be making clouds and fog tonight. You can see we're getting some heavy fog in here. See, at the beach, Long Beach Island, we had some beach fog. That's why we're making fog and cloud in a bottle right there. Okay, make sure you have your safety goggles on, your glasses right here. Your liter soda bottle only works with this. I tried with the water bottle and apple juice container. It didn't work. You're going to need a bike pump right here. We're going to make a cloud in a bottle. And some isopropyl alcohol right here. You pour a little bit in. Okay, you take the bike pump and start pumping it up. About 20 pumps you give it. And 3, 2, 1. There you go. Cloud in the bottle with fog. You can see it's starting to come out. Now watch this. It's going to go away as I pump it again. The bottle goes clear again. Now watch this. Hold on. Boom! Watch that. Isn't that cool? Fog in the bottle. Look at that. You can feel the high pressure coming out of the bottle and onto your skin. And it makes that right there. You can see right here, this is a virgo, which is a phenomenon produces when streaks of precipitation are falling from moist in the upper atmosphere, but then it starts hitting dry atmosphere, dry air, and then it stops midway. So you could see that sometimes it mists in the air, and the particles, they float in the air before they don't even touch the ground. A sun shower. It's raining as it's being sunny out. This is pretty crazy. Check this out. Check that out. It's so sunny, but it's raining at the same time. Here's the weather, how it forms from in the upper atmosphere, how it comes down. Okay, we're going to show you an example of the rain coming through the cloud. You can see it starts off with, it's called hydroscopic nuclei. You have to have 1 million cloud droplets to a 1 raindrop right here. You can see this is 1 cloud rain droplet is like 1/100th of a millimeter. You can see it's not coming through the cloud yet, but you can see as soon as it starts to get absorbed, you can look underneath. As soon as it gets absorbed, it's going to start dripping down. You can see it remains suspended up in the air by the smallest updraft until the raindrops cannot hold it anymore. If it reaches 100% humidity, then it'll start dropping. You can see there it goes, the 1 raindrop. You can see it's starting to rain now. That's how long it takes. It takes 1 million cloud droplets to form 1 raindrop. And you can see as it gets bigger, it starts raining even faster. And then in a torrential downpour, then you get a lot of raindrops coming down when the cloud gets so humid and saturated with rain. Rain is warm air all the way down. I don't know why it says cold. Oh, you always need cold for the ice crystals. That's how clouds are formed. And then it comes down about 32 degrees as snow, and then it melts all the way down to rain. Rainfall rates are 4 inches per hour. Let me check what it says now. Wow. Check this out, hail fog.
Hail has cooled the air and generated what we call hail fog. That's as good an example as
textbook for the hail estimate or anything like
golf
that.
ball size we're hearing.
Here you can see we have the pea-size hail to golf ball and ping pong ball size hail, softball size hail, and the record 8-inch hailstone. Here you can see snow, and then it melts to rain droplets, and then it refreezes. That's called freezing rain, and then it just rain on contact. That's where it's very icy. Oh yeah, check out the Christmas lights. Holy cow. Oh no, the weather station's froze up again. You can see, oh, it's sleeting now. And it's still 25 degrees out, but the atmosphere is too warm up there. That's why it's coming down as hail and then rain. Here's snow, and then it turns to rain, and then it refreezes again, and then you get sleet. That's where it bounces off the ground, and you get those ice pellets. I'm getting all ice, and I have to clear the windshield. You can see, look at all this ice right here. Look at this ice. The bus driver is going to have a real problem tomorrow. Getting ready for this historic, crippling, and blockbuster nor'easter heading our way. I'm projecting 24 inches. That's up to my knee right here. Formation of a snowflake is, it starts off as cloud droplets and ice crystals with water vapor molecules, and it comes down as snow crystals, and they grow larger as they come down, and that's called the Bergen process, the Bergen process. And right over here, this is snow. If it's cool below 32 degrees all the way below, no melting occurs, you get snow. We just hit 20 inches. 23 inches right here.